We got Banai on the ride. How you doing today?
Good, how are you?
I'm excellent, thank you. So I picked you up in the Tampa area, and I always ask everybody if they're from the area themselves.
I am not. I am from New Orleans, Louisiana.
Oh, for real? That's what's up. How long you been out here?
12 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But you grew up in the Big Easy?
I did, until I was 8 years old, and we had to move here because of Hurricane Katrina. And
for real?
we left 12 hours before it hit, and our house was completely destroyed when we got back, so we stayed here.
Oh, wow. So you went back there and you saw it all destroyed and everything?
Yeah, we had a huge house come in the middle of our, a huge tree come in the middle of our house, and we had people say that, like, if we were all there, we would have all died instantly because of the tree's impact.
Wow.
And how heavy it was.
What'd the house look like?
It was a small one story. It was enough for 5 people, but it was laid out big enough, and this tree was huge. It was like a huge oak tree that we had in our backyard, and it just came tumbling down. It pretty much covered the entire house.
Really, that big?
Yeah, it was huge.
No kidding. Were you able to salvage anything from the house, or was it just all covered in rubble?
Not really. It was all covered. I mean, we had like some pictures that we had put in like bins before we left, and we only took 2 weeks worth of clothes because we only thought we were going to be gone. And then when we went back, none of our stuff was able to, except for like pictures that we had, but it was very few. We lost a lot of like baby books and toys and family memories and things like that.
Yeah, that's the worst stuff sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, most of the material stuff you can replace is the memories.
Right.
So, were you here for the hurricane we just had recently, Hurricane Irma?
Yeah, well, actually, it was my 20th birthday, so we left to go to Alabama, and then we came because we heard that like it was gonna be like a Category 5, which was like worse than Katrina when it hit.
Yes. So you guys probably were.
We were freaking out, and we left, and we didn't want to risk anything, but we wanted to make sure that we took a lot more stuff this time than we did last time. So it was crazy to experience that all over again. Like
yes, I can't even imagine you guys probably having like flashbacks and everything.
We were all really scared because we kind of just thought we were in our mind. We were like, okay, take everything that we can because it probably won't be here when we get back.
Right, I can't imagine. But with that, you have any advice for next time that we're worried about a hurricane coming and like to avoid what you had to deal with when Katrina came?
I would say take things that you don't think that you would need to take because you're definitely gonna miss that stuff. And also just make sure that like your family is safe and things like that. Like you guys are all together because that really comforts a lot. Like when all your family's there. And also I'd recommend like take it seriously because there's lots of people who didn't take the hurricane seriously and they lost their life. So even if they're like, oh, we're not sure, take it as they're sure because you never know.
Right, no, that's really good to know because that's just with the whole Hurricane Irma. It's the biggest thing I ever dealt with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've dealt with blizzards and stuff like that, but I never had like an evacuation.
Right.
And I was nervous because I was still here.
Really?
You know, so I didn't know if I made the right decision, but like you said, you want to be close to your family, and the last thing I wanted to do was like leave my sister behind.
Right.
And
there's like a lot of people who couldn't leave because of like animals and other family, which I completely understand. Just make sure that like you're in a safe place because you don't want to be like have yourself risked to debris and things coming in, falling in. Like you just want to make sure you're in a safe place if you're gonna stay.
That's crazy. So you go back to New Orleans?
We haven't been back in a while, but yeah, we try to go back almost like like during Mardi Gras season because that's like the best time to go. Because you gotta have king cakes and beads and all the I love it there. I haven't been there in a while, but I definitely do miss it.
Yeah, I've heard a lot about it. I've heard a lot about Mardi Gras. I've never been myself though.
It's definitely something where you have to go. It has to be on your bucket list because it's amazing. Even though I went as a kid, I can only imagine going as an adult. It's like 10 times better.
Right, you got about a couple more months before like, I gotta go back.
Yeah, like I'm gonna be 21. I gotta go back.
That's what's up. That's awesome. So what is like the big theme out there when people out there like the must see, the must do?
You have to have the food. That is a must out of everything. And you have to go to the French Quarter. That's where like the best food is. But you have to have the food because that's the way like you experience the most, and the music. That's how you experience the most culture. Is definitely the food and the music. Like beignets are the best thing ever. And if you go there and don't have that at Cafe Du Monde, you're like missing out on life because it's amazing.
Okay.
And the food, the gumbo, the jambalaya, the red beans and rice, the etouffee, it's all amazing.
Yeah, it started to make me hungry.
Yeah.
We should probably stop it there. But that's awesome, for real. That's really good to know. It's a completely different world from here, I'm sure. Right?
Yeah, completely different. It's I mean, Florida, I like Florida, but to me it doesn't like compare in like authenticity wise. Like New Orleans just has it's so genuine and it's so authentic that it's like you can't pass that up. In Florida, I mean, of course it has like its own ways of being authentic, but to me New Orleans is always nice.
Well, yeah, see, like Tampa area at least is a melting pot, so it's kind of a mixture of cultures, whereas New Orleans seems like to have its own culture.
Right, it's like its own made up one that they can like. They're like, oh, I inspired this myself. This is amazing. Let's do this.
Right.
This is what it's about.
Right, definitely gotta go there. Definitely appreciate it, guys. You seem pretty smart. You go to school out here, anything?
Yes, I do. I go to a nursing school. Want to be a nurse, so.
Well, I applaud you for that. That's my favorite position.
Really?
Yeah. No, for real. My mother was a nurse, and definitely big on any time. And I say this repeatedly: anytime I find somebody who commits their life to helping others, it's a big thing. So I applaud you on that.
That's what I love doing.
That's awesome. So we're gonna wrap this up because we're right here, and I'll make sure you make it safe. So definitely great conversation. I appreciate you.
Thank you for having me.
All right, have a good one.
So it's like an apartment building with 20 floors. We live on the 12th floor, so I mean the winds were so strong that the building was swaying back and forth.